It's been a big week in national news, including Trump's first week as president and the controversial ban of a popular social media app.
Plus, a former UTC student is charged with murder, what led to it, and the reactions.
I'm Carly Owens.
And I'm Mallory Crocker. Your news starts now. This past Saturday, the U.S. government shut down Tik Tok and all ByteDance's own services, but less than 24 hours later, all platforms were back online. During the brief shutdown, users who tried to access Tik Tok were met with a pop-up message restricting their access. By Sunday, Tik Tok returned with a message crediting President-elect Trump for its reinstatement. On Monday, Trump signed an executive order instructing the U.S. Attorney General to delay enforcing the ban for 75 days while his administration determines the correct actions.
A jury takes less than an hour to find former UTC student Jason Chen guilty of first-degree murder in the death of Jasmine Pace. In the fall of 2022, Chen killed his ex-girlfriend. The then 22-year-old Pace was stabbed 60 times before her body was placed in a suitcase, then left by a bank of the Tennessee River. A judge sentenced Chen to life without the possibility of parole.
On Monday, Donald Trump was inaugurated as the 47th President of the United States. He said in his address that the golden age of America begins right now, before swiftly asserting control by installing dozens of appointees to positions across the federal government. Later in the day, Trump attended an indoor version of the presidential parade at an arena in Washington. He later signed dozens of executive actions to roll back Democratic policies on immigration, energy trade, diversity policies, and more. He also signed pardons for January 6 defendants and plans to withdraw from the Paris Climate Agreement and the World Health Organization.
Dozens of UTC physical therapy students celebrated a milestone in the training for their career. They took part in a white coat ceremony at UTC's Patton Chapel this week. This marks the moment when they transition from in-class education to working out in the field. It was a very proud moment for everyone involved. It seems to be getting colder and colder. Will we see some warm weather? Here's Mallory with the latest.
Thanks, Carly. The weather really can't make up its mind, so what's happening this week? Let's get into it. This Friday, we see our highs hitting 41 and pretty cloudy. This weekend also stays pretty cold, with both days hitting a high of 46. Monday, we also see a high of 46 with our low hitting 33. Tuesday, we see a high of 54 with a low of 37. It will be a lot sunnier, so we don't have to worry about the rain. On Wednesday, we see a high of 53 and a low of 34 with some partly cloudy skies. Thursday, we see our highs hitting 54 and a low of 38, staying pretty cloudy, as well as Friday staying pretty cloudy with a high of 50 and a low of 36.
The Mocs lost to Samford Thursday night at McKenzie Arena. UTC looked strong in the first half but lost momentum in the second half. Samford won 73-69. Earlier in the week, the Mocs had a great game against Furman. Ray Bonham, Honor Huff, and Frank Champion each scored 16 points to help the Mocs win on the road in Greenville 75-71. Mocs women's basketball did great this week at home. They took the lead against Mercer and kept the lead all the way to the end to win 60-37.
Thanks for joining us on this week's edition of Mocs News. Stay warm and safe, Mocs.
And check us out on Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube.
Have a great weekend!